Held a pitch football. We're at Pride Park, just witnessed Derby County's 3-1 victory over Hull City. Can you give me your instant reaction to the game? And I'll start with you, Ken. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. It was brilliant game. They did excellent in the first half, and just maintained it in the second. Indeed, yeah.
With the predicament the club finds itself in off of the field, how big of a 3 points is this tonight?
Oh, it's a tremendous 3 points. With the games coming up of Barnsley and Peterborough here, we should pick up another 6.
Has it been an emotional time for you as a Derby fan with everything that's going on off the field?
Yes, certainly, yeah. Yeah, very much so, yes. We need to get it sorted and quickly.
Wayne Rooney showed tremendous loyalty to Derby County and the Derby County fans, especially during the transfer window with the interest shown in him. How much respect does that leave you with for that man? He's grown in my respect tremendously. He's not only a good manager, but he's a diplomat. I've not heard him slate anybody, and he's a fine leadership. It's really great. Yeah. If Derby County are successful, or when Derby County are successful this season with Wayne Rooney in the Championship, staying up, how big of a football achievement would that be, Ken, in your opinion?
Well, it would be one of the best that's ever happened, I think. Biggest escape ever. And that, as far as the city goes, it would be a tremendous boost for it.
Middlesbrough, the whole situation going on, what are your thoughts on it?
It's about time they sorted it. I don't think they really would stand up in court. And I think they know that. I think they should back away.
Quite finally, with everything going on, how great was it to see the team win today, 3 points when it was really needed?
The 3 points were really needed, obviously, and it was absolutely fantastic. The atmosphere was great, and what Wayne Rooney's doing here is amazing. He's shown integrity, he's a diplomat, he's good at managing, and he's bringing the best out of the team. And that's all we can ask for, really. It's absolutely fabulous.
How big of an achievement would it be if he keeps Derby County in the Championship this season?
Oh, he will be remembered here for a long, long time.
Rooney statue possibly?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know if he'd want that, but he may do. Who knows? But it'd be absolutely massive.
Held a pitch football. We've just witnessed Derby County's 3-1 victory at Pride Park. Can you give me your instant reaction to the game? How are you feeling?
Amazing start to the match. Good first half. Yeah. Excellent start to the second half. A bit nervy last 20 minutes, but it's nice to see it out.
Big 3 points that you needed at this stage of the season.
Massive 3 points, one step closer to survival, aren't we? That's what we want.
If he does manage to keep Derby County up, Wayne Rooney, how much of an achievement would it be in terms of football, in your opinion?
The biggest in my lifetime, easily. We've had legends like Jim Smith, who took us up to the Premier League. This would be the biggest thing in my 35 years, for sure.
Think you can do it?
I hope so. Yeah, why not? We can do it.
With the predicament that the club finds it in, all the turmoil off of the football field, how impressed are you with the loyalty shown by Wayne Rooney?
The loyalty is amazing, isn't it? I mean, it'd be very easy for him to walk away, especially with the circumstances in the club at the moment. How easy would it be to walk away? I'm sure he'd get, he doesn't need the money, does he? He's got that from his previous work. So it shows what the character he is, and I think he's shown that throughout his career, actually. If you look at any of his clubs, you look at the stuff that he's done in America, the stuff he did for Everton, Manchester United, that's the show of the character he is.
Where do you stand on the Mike Ashley situation, potentially buying into the club? Good for Derby, bad for Derby?
Anyone's good for Derby right now, aren't they?
Yeah. Think it'll happen?
I think it's got to, hasn't it? Otherwise we're not going to be a club anymore. So someone's got to come in, someone's got to save us and take us to the next step, because the last 3-4 years have been an absolute mess. We need something better. We deserve something better.
I was going to say that. The facilities the club has, the fan base the club has, the history the club has, surely there'll be a saviour from somewhere.
You've got to hope so. You look around, you look at how much this means to the community, how much it means to the city and the county and surrounding. And it means a huge amount. It would be a huge waste, a huge loss if something worse was to happen to this club.
There's a little game coming up in Middlesbrough. Derby Middlesbrough coming up. What are your thoughts on it? How do you think the occasion will be handled by the fans?
Well, I don't know. It's another game, isn't it? You've got to go there to win. And I think that's all you've got to do. You've got to focus. You've got to aim for the 3 points.
Think it'll be hostile?
Well, probably. But it's what happens on the pitch that matters, isn't it?
We've just witnessed Derby County's 3-1 victory over Hull City at Pride Park. So can you give me your instant reaction to the game? How do you assess that?
That was fantastic football.
Yes.
I mean, even when we were struggling at the end of last season, you could see Rooney had a plan. He was trying to get the players to play in a certain way, and he's got them doing it, and they're kids. Half of these people we hardly knew, at the beginning of the season. Oh yeah, they're ones who are going to be for the future. Maybe, if we go to League One, they'll come through. But these kids are actually, keeping us in the hunt for the staying in the division. It's amazing.
If Wayne Rooney and this young team are successful this season in staying in the Championship, where would it rank amongst football achievements in your opinion?
Well, it'd be right up there with Leicester winning the Prem. It would be that similar sort of thing. I mean, that's what he'll be telling them. If you're Wayne Rooney, you've got this squad, and you say, right, we can make history here, kids. And clearly the way he's got the older players as well, marshalling them and leading them, Curtis Davis in particular, but Stearman, generally, it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant. And I heard some people talking as we were coming out of the ground saying, like, this is bizarre, isn't it? But this is one of the best seasons I can remember for years, So there's that real feel amongst the fans. We could just do it. I mean, we had to win tonight because we've had a couple of rough results. But yeah, too many draws, and we were a bit unlucky at Forest. So you kind of thought we have to win tonight just to keep in touch, keep the belief.
Where do you stand on the Mike Ashley bid? Do you think he's the right man to come in and get Derby County out of this predicament?
Well, if I'm honest with you, anyone to come in. Mike Ashley, the Appleby bid, whatever. We just want someone in.
It's got too good facilities, too good of a club here to be in this sort of situation.
Absolutely. And it's going to be interesting. We're at Middlesbrough.
I'm just going to come on to that. Now, you've got the away game coming up at Middlesbrough. With everything that's been going on with Middlesbrough chairman Steve Gibson, do you think it'll be a bit lively?
I think it will. I could see a sit-in. It'd be interesting. Wouldn't surprise me if...
It's going to be intense.
Yeah, it's going to be really intense.
What's the mood amongst the fans? How are the fans taking and understanding the situation, what's going on with the club's finances and that alike?
Well, there's a lot of anger about the Gibson claim, and similarly with the Wickham claim. A real sense of these people are just being opportunistic. These aren't football claims, these are commercial claims, and it's see you in court. And for the EFL to be saying these are football claims, I mean, my understanding is Arsenal, we owe them 7 million. Arsenal have said, well, sort it out when you've got yourself sorted out. And that to me, that's
proper football behaviour.
Football looking after football, but not these people making spurious, vexatious claims, which have clearly got a personal element. There's some Gibson, Mel Morris thing going on here.
I want to talk about Mel Morris a little bit. He's come out and stated that he should be held responsible for the situation. Too little, too late, in your opinion? Where do you stand on the whole Mel Morris thing?
Well, I've always struggled when the fans really get at him. Yes, he's mismanaged things. And yeah.
He was a trial, though, wasn't he?
Well, if we'd won that playoff final in I can't remember when that was, 2019. We'd won the 2019 playoff final. We'd be like Villa now. You'd forget all that. Well, well done, Morris. And he put 200 million or so. I don't know. He maybe not that much, but he's put a lot of money in, and he's now doing the right thing. Come sue me, don't sue the club. The stadium won't be an issue. So, he could have been a hero. He messed up, but I don't think the fans should be vilifying the guy. And they probably won't be so much now he's come out and, said what he said in terms of, I'll take the rap for this.
Such a great club. It's such a historic club. What does it mean to you, the fact that it's in this kind of predicament, in this kind of trouble?
Well, I guess I'm an optimist. So I just think it's going to get sorted out. I do think it's going to get sorted out somehow. It's got to get sorted out. So yeah, it's terrible, and it's detracting, of course, from what's happening on the pitch. And
I think without them points deductions, you'd probably be challenging for the playoffs at the moment.
Yeah, well, because we're only getting better, and we're getting better even as we're losing players. We've lost Graham Shinney. Nobody wanted to see Shinney go. Big loss. Battler. And it looks like, you saw tonight Bielik's picked up an injury, but I think we were almost relieved. So it looks like his head. That's all right. He'll be all right for Saturday. But we don't have a lot of cover. With Shinney gone and him gone, you're really relying on little Liam Thompson and Max Bird to do an awful lot of work, and they've done really well of late. But they were beginning to get tired, so you could see it's good that Bielik's come, and it's a shame we had to lose Shinnie. But we've kept hold of Tom Lawrence as well, and that's a bonus, because you probably wouldn't have thought that at the beginning of the transfer window with all the pressures.
Held a pitch football, we've just witnessed Derby County's 3-1 victory over Hull City at Pride Park. Sir, can you give me your instant reaction to the game? You look a bit emotional.
Incredible. Massive 3 points that we've been needing. Can't be dealing with a draw every week or a loss. Finally getting the 3 points that we've needed. Players striving, pulling everything out of the bag. It's what we need.
Does it make you proud to see the passion that the team showed tonight?
Of course it does. We're getting more tickets and more seats filled every fucking week. Sorry for my language, but it means a lot, mate. It means a lot. We've got the likes of, like you say, Mike Ashley coming out finally, putting his interest out there to the public eye. Yes. For us, that's massive. Yes. It shows that, yeah, we have our issues, but they're turning around and saying there is people there, and they're putting their word out, saying they want to be known, that they are interested. And I think that's a big strive, a big drive, a kick up the arse for us. So, yeah.
If the team are successful this season, Wayne Rooney, Derby County stand in the Championship, where would it rank in terms of football achievements for you, sir?
A massive. What? England's best goal scorer, one of England's best footballers ever, now turned England's best manager in the Football League. Do I need to say anything else, really? Massive. Going from playing.
You're confident they can do it?
Always. Minus 21 points!
Held a pitch football outside Pride Park, just witnessed Derby County's 3-1 victory over Hull City. Can you give me your instant reaction to the game, sir? How do you assess that?
A fantastic game. Thought first half we played very, very well. Started second half pretty well, and then all got into it a bit more and obviously pulled one back. But we've controlled the game since then, so should run out deserved winners.
Wayne Rooney's got the team playing really good football, considering everything's going on. What does that mean to you to see the team perform like this with the situation they're in?
It means absolutely everything to me, because you can see the whole club is pulling together. Fans, manager, players, everybody. And it's absolutely fantastic to see, and I'm very proud of it all.
Do you admire the loyalty shown by Wayne Rooney, considering there was clearly offers and contact from other clubs during the January window?
Absolutely. He could have walked away just like that, but he's stuck by him. It shows that the man he is. He's obviously an England legend and now he's a Derby legend.
Where would this achievement rank if Wayne Rooney managed to keep Derby County in the Championship this season?
It'll be one of the greatest achievements of any manager's ever achieved. Full stop. Probably one of his greatest achievements as well.
What does Derby Football Club mean to you? What does it mean to you as a fan?
It means the world to me, it means the world to my family. Both my children are, well, they're adults, season ticket holders. We're all season ticket holders. We absolutely love the club, and to see it go would be absolutely criminal. And we'll do it. Obviously, the fans will do everything they can to fight to keep this club going.
Are you for the Mike Ashley takeover bid? Are you in support of that?
I'm in favour of any bid really, but Mike Ashley's probably the ideal candidate with his background and his knowledge of administration, and he would be the right man to take the club forward from this point.
Thoughts on Middlesbrough?
Well, it's going to be a bit toxic, I think, in the Derby end. Obviously, there's a lot of animosity towards Steve Gibson. Maybe not the fact that it's not the Borough fans we're against, it's just Steve Gibson, because he's holding the club to ransom. And if he could just step aside or come to an arrangement, we could move forward and the club would be saved and we'd all be, happier.
Thoughts on old Chairman Mel coming out saying that he should be held responsible, not the club? What do you stand on that? Thoughts on former Chairman Mel coming out saying he should be held responsible, not Derby County?
Well, he has caused a lot of this, so he's right to come forward. I think he feels a bit of guilt and needs to put his hat in the ring to help get rid of this impasse between Derby and the two Wickham and Borough. So he needs to do something. He's certainly responsible for the situation we're in.
Got a message for Derby fans when it comes to the game at Middlesbrough, how they should be how they should conduct themselves?
Go there, get behind the team, get behind the players, respect Borough fans, respect football and respect Derby County. We don't want to be showing ourselves up at Borough. We need to do things in the right manner. Yeah, right, take things out on Steve Gibson, but respect the Borough fans as well.
Held a pitch football, we're outside Pride Park. We've just witnessed Derby County's 3-1 victory. Sir, can you give me your instant reaction to the game? How do you assess that?
It was a great performance today. I thought they all fought for the badge. Some real good
good football, good goals, and they couldn't cope with Festi today. He was superb.
How important are those 3 points at this stage of the season with the predicament Derby County find themselves in?
Well, as long as we can save the club, we'll be fine. I think we'll avoid relegation. We're a good side. We're a top half team, and they couldn't cope with us tonight. So,
admiration for Wayne Rooney and the job that he's doing, sir.
Brilliant, and the loyalty he's shown this club shouldn't be forgotten. He's been unbelievable.
Love that. With the speculation regarding Middlesbrough and Everton, as you mentioned, he's shown tremendous loyalty to the club and to the job in hand.
He has, and he should take a lot of credit for that. I mean, Everton came for him, he turned them down. He can't control what happens off the pitch, and Middlesbrough are showing their true colours, really. It'll be an interesting game in a couple of weeks.
How much of an achievement would this rank if Wayne Rooney manages to keep Derby County in the Championship this season?
I think Amazon will have their new show with Rooney, won't they, if they keep them up?
Be massive.
It would be huge. It's not been done before, so...
How heated's the Middlesbrough game going to be?
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be very good, yeah.
On ex-chairman Mel coming out saying that it should be down to him, not the club.
It should, but why is he saying it now? We should have been in this. We shouldn't be in this position a year down the line.
Too little, too late.
Yeah, it should all have been done and dusted. Things sorted out. Obviously, there's things going off behind the scenes that will come out in the fullness of time. But at the end of the day, Mel's left us in this mess, and he should have come out and sorted this a little bit earlier, I think.
Make you right. I hope to God Derby County find a way, the resources to save the club. Are you for Mike Ashley coming in and investment? Is that something that you'd be up for?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, Newcastle got left. They didn't have any debt. He'll come in, he'll stabilise the club if he wants to stabilise it for a few years and sell it at profit. I've not got an issue with that because we need to balance our books.
Held pitch football, we've just witnessed Derby County's 3-1 victory at Pride Park. Fellas, can you give me your instant reaction to the game? How do we assess that?
Yeah, Derby was good. They played plenty of attacking football. They played really well today. Yeah. So.
Is this the kind of result that you need at this point in the season with everything that's been going on off the pitch?
Yeah, definitely. See if they can fight to stay up and hopefully better things for the future.
Talk to me about your manager, Wayne Rooney. How much admiration do you have for him for the job that he's doing?
Yeah, he's doing a brilliant job. Can't fault him at all.
Let's talk a little bit about Middlesbrough. We know we've got the Middlesbrough game coming on. Is there bad feeling between you guys and the Middlesbrough lot at the moment?
Yeah, I think there'll be a bit of nasty feeling with that one. So we'll see what happens.
If Wayne Rooney and the team manage to stay up this season in the Championship, where would that rank in terms of achievement, sir?
Oh, that'd be brilliant, that would. It'd be right up there to the top, that would, achievement. One of the highlights of the season.
Do you think you can do it?
Yeah, I reckon they've got a good chance.
No one's ever done it from 12 points, let alone 21.
It's always a first time.
Always a first
so
time, sir, indeed.
Stay positive.
Love that. May I ask your opinion on what's going on behind the scenes at Derby County at the moment?
It's been a bit shocking, really, but we've tried to keep positive spirits and all that.
Love that. Yeah. You confident you can do the job? Wayne Rooney can keep you guys in the Championship this year?
Yeah, I think he can. He's got the team spirit and everything.
Held pitch football, we've just witnessed Derby's 3-1 victory over Hull City at Pride Park. Sir, can you give me your instant reaction to the game? How do we assess that?
Absolutely a brilliant game tonight, and I loved every minute. I've not been to the stadium for quite a few years, but it'll make me come again.
Now, with what's going on, a lot of fans are coming out to support the club. Was that the case for you? With you've seen the trouble Derby's in and you thought you'd come out and show your support?
I was invited out, but I enjoyed tonight's game, and I'd love to come back again. This club will not fail. They are through and through. You can't spend money like that. And I mean, the facility that Derby's got, somebody's going to jump on there and buy it.
Message to Mike Ashley, if he's watching, do you think he will be the man to come and get Derby out of this predicament?
I think so. Yeah. Love to see him down here.
You with inspiration seeing the job that he did with Newcastle, left them with no debt.
He's the man for the job, to be honest. I don't think there's anybody else going to put the foot in the door. But Mike Ashley will. I hope so.
If Wayne Rooney does keep the club in the Championship this year, how much of an achievement would that be for Derby County and for Wayne Rooney?
It'd be marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. He's a good manager. Early days, but he's had a right rough time, to be fair. A really rough time. Would you like the job?
It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough task at the moment, Derby County manager.
You can't solve Derby's problems overnight, but we will. The fans here are absolutely brilliant. They support Derby through and through. And I think it's a club to buy, to be honest.
Do you respect the loyalty shown by Wayne Rooney?
Yes. Yeah.
Held a pitch football, we've just witnessed Derby County's 3-1 victory over Hull City at Pride Park. Fellas, give me your instant reaction to the game. How do we assess that?
First half fantastic, second half contained them really well, so great performance.
Yeah.
Unbelievable result, unbelievable.
What does it mean to get 3 points off Hull City at this stage of the season with the predicament Derby County find themselves in off the field?
Well, we got 15, 16 games left. 4 points in it. We're in it to win it now.
Now, it's a massive result tonight. If Wayne Rooney is successful in this team staying in the Championship, where would that rate as an achievement in your opinion, sir?
It's on a par with Leicester winning the Premier League, isn't it? It's fantastic, the performance.
Massive.
Really good.
Thoughts on Mike Ashley potentially coming in, buying the club? Are you for it? Are you against it? Where'd you stand on it?
If it's short term, it'll be a fantastic achievement. If he puts some money into the club and gets us sorted, it'll be great. Really good.
And yourself?
Yeah, anything, mate. Anything to help out.
Now, there's been a lot of to and fro with the Middlesbrough gang for off the field stuff. Middlesbrough of the Derby games coming up. Do you expect that to be a hostile environment?
I just hope the Derby fans behave themselves. You know, go up there, make a load of noise, but behave themselves. Don't wreck the place like Leicester fans did at Nottingham Forest. So,
do you think they showed themselves up a little bit with their attitude at Forest?
Leicester Forest fans are all the same. We're a class above them, so we should be all right.
Do you want to tell all the Derby fans at home to behave themselves just in case there's anything at Middlesbrough?
Yeah, behave yourself, boys. Have a good time. We are the Rams.
Held a pitch football, just witnessed Derby County's 3-1 victory over Hull City. Got some proper Derby fans with me. Lads, how you feeling?
Sounds the pound, man. We won.
I won my bet. 3-1. Wayne Rooney, best.
Good, it feels good.
What does it feel like not to draw a game and get a victory?
Wayne Rooney is the best. Come on, we need to do it. We need to do it.
How would it rank in terms of achievements if Wayne Rooney and Derby County stay up this season, in your opinion?
Oh, brilliant. It'd be excellent. Excellent for the town. And
Thank you for my mates who are coming with me tonight.
Excellent for the town.
And for the town, and for the club, and for the players. Hopefully we can do it this season. Thank you.
Love that.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time, boys, and have a safe journey home. We've just witnessed Derby's 3-1 win. Chris, can you give me your reaction to the game?
Yeah, they're playing really well today. You know, because Hull are a good side and they've been playing well, and we're quite pleased with it. The little lads chuffed to bits as well, so, you know.
How big of a win is that? 3 points for Derby County at this stage in the season with the predicament they've been in?
It really, really helps. We need all the points we can get. We've still got a chance of staying up, haven't we? So, you know, it's still going to be difficult, but just keep going and just keep plugging on to the end, like, you know.
What does Derby Football Club mean to you as a fan?
Oh, it means everything. I've been coming here since 70s with my mum and dad when I was a little kid, you know. Now I'm bringing my own little boy here. It just means everything to the pair of us.
Is it important that Derby Football Club maintain and stay in business for this region and for yourself and for this area?
Yeah, for everybody, you know. I mean, it's not just people, it's employment and everything, isn't it? It's not just for fans, you know, it's everything. It's really important it keeps going.
Quite finally, how big of an achievement would it be if Wayne Rooney manages to keep Derby County in the Championship this season?
I think he'd probably be one of the biggest achievements, definitely for Derby in football, though, you know. I mean, 21 points is a lot, isn't it? No one's ever done it with 12 points, have we? No. You know, so 21 would be unbelievable. Yeah. And like I say, Rooney's galvanised everybody, hasn't he? It's not just with the players, with supporters, with City and everything.
Do you admire the loyalty he's shown to the team, especially with the offers that have come in and speculation regarding Middlesbrough and Everton and that alike?
Oh, it's a nightmare, that's all, isn't it? You know, you just don't know where you are. You really need sorting because the fans just don't know what's going off at the moment, you know. And it really needs to sort out because every day, there's different stories coming out and you don't know what's going to happen.
Must be a worrying time as a Derby fan.
Oh, it's terrible. But, you know, you just have to keep going, don't you?
Held a pitch football. We're outside Derby County Stadium, Pride Park. With me, I've got a Derby fan. We've just witnessed the 3-1 victory this evening. Can you give me your instant reaction, sir?
Superb display all round, once again. This team is just unbelievable with Wayne Rooney, and we want Mike Ashley. Get down here, Mike. Come on.
Now, there's been a lot of speculation regarding Mike Ashley. Is he the man for you? Would you like to see him take over at Derby County?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Mike Ashley's the man for me.
Let's talk a little bit about how big of an achievement it would be if Wayne Rooney manages to keep Derby County in the Championship. For you, where would that rank?
Unbelievable. It's never been done. It's unheard of. And Wayne can do it, and this team can do it. We can do it.
Yeah. What does it mean to you, Derby County, as a Derby fan, that the club's struggling financially with everything that's going on outside of football?
I'll tell you what, I've not been coming down so much just lately. I'm from Alfreton, I support Alfreton Town really, but Derby need my support tonight, and here I am, and here I will be.